Welcome back to City Wrestling Radio. It is June 29th, 2025. I'm your host, Corey Smith, being joined, as always, by my co-host, Mr. Jose Oseguera. How are you today, sir?
Doing very well. How's everybody there in internet lands doing? Eventful few days, right?
Eventful few days in the world. We got Night of Champions just took place. You have a fresh new City Connect hat. Look at that. Looking good. Yeah, man. It's been an eventful couple of days, so let's get right into it. Before we get into Night of Champions, though, I do have a little update on Liv Morgan, her surgery update, and kind of what was going on with that whole stalker situation.
Pray tell.
WWE superstar Liv Morgan is recovering after shoulder surgery. She was injured during the June 16th match she had with Kairi Sane on Monday Night Raw. Over the weekend, physical therapist Kevin Wilk shared a photo of Morgan in a sling, confirming that she is rehabbing with Champions Sports Medicine in Birmingham, Alabama, and she underwent surgery with Dr. Jeffrey Dugas. Wilk praised Morgan as she's a dedicated athlete, says fans can expect her to return soon, but her recovery comes as some real off-air drama, because the whole surgery thing, I guess that is off-air, but this is actually off-air. This ain't making it on air. So a couple weeks ago, we talked about somebody getting arrested outside the Performance Center, kind of like, oh, breaking news here on City Wrestling Radio. Whatever. But we talked about it, and turns out, like we said, it could be Liv Morgan's quote unquote stalker. I haven't heard of this, but apparently there was a guy who was arrested, 41-year-old Sean Chen of Ontario, Canada. He has been federally charged with stalking Liv Morgan. Authorities say Chen flew to Florida, appeared at Morgan's home uninvited on May 31st, and then was caught trying to access her front door at one point, picking up a high-powered pellet gun left on the porch. He loitered for nearly 2 hours and left a note with his contact information. Chen was arrested 3 days later when he showed up at the PC in Orlando, the event we were talking about. And if convicted, he faces some many years in jail. Well, 5 years. 5 years?
That's it?
It should be like 5 years plus like 20 years of therapy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There should be that involved.
And didn't he list like the place of his residence while he was staying there as a performance center? I think I read something like that.
I skipped over that part, but yeah, I mean, okay. he was definitely loony. Guys, keep it calm out there. Don't do shit like this. Come on.
Yeah, man.
But anyways, the best of luck to Morgan in her recovery and getting justice,
Yeah, get well soon.
So anyways, Night of Champions. Morning of Champions for us.
Yeah.
I had a nice breakfast sandwich, biscuit, What did you think of the show, Jose?
These shows always give non-canon aura. If that's the thing.
That's the thing,
right?
people say now, right? Aura.
Yeah, aura. That's the thing. Yeah,
that's like a thing nowadays. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I have a teenager, so she's teaching me all the slang.
Okay, there we go.
So yeah, this is giving non-canon vibes. It's very.
It does, but it's very
it's very in canon. Yeah,
it's very in canon, and it sets off the rest of the year. As I said.
And crowd a little off-putting.
Crowd, I mean, they were hyped.
They were hyped, but they're dead silent in certain parts.
What parts?
Like for Jade, anything Jade did, it was like,
the match wasn't. Oh, we'll get into that, but yeah, maybe there's something there, but it's one of those crowds that's very strange. Saudi Arabia, because it always has a mix of like you can tell who the royal family is and who the regular people are.
Yeah.
So, anyways, first match of the night: Cody Rhodes defeating Randy Orton in the King of the Ring finals. Jose, what do you think of this match?
Match of the night.
You think so?
I think so. Yeah. It had everything we needed. The good explanation with Randy Orton. I did it to myself, right? That was like the theme all match. I keep messing it up for myself. So yeah, good match. I liked it a lot.
I thought it was a pretty decent match. I mean, Cody, there was a bunch of fumbles on this show, so I guess I can't really. It's not high regards. But yeah, I mean, let's start off with the Randy hit a nice draping DDT to Cody at a certain point. He goes for the RKO. Cody transitions into a crossroads. Randy kicks out. We get RKO out of nowhere. Cody kicks out again. Randy goes for the punt kick, but stops short. Cody then it's funny because he stops short of this punt kick, but Cody is on all fours
Mhm.
for like a good minute and a half.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this must be uncomfortable for Cody at a certain point, It's like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm just sitting here on all fours. Just either do it or don't.
Yeah.
So another RKO out of nowhere. Cody kicks out yet again. Randy then removes a turnbuckle cover and eventually is tossed into it. We get a crossroads to Randy, a pin and the win. Cody says he was born to do this, and whether it's Punk or Cena, he's holding the title for him because SummerSlam, he gets the ball back.
Yeah, the quarterback. You get the quarterback back.
That's what that's what they said on commentary. So right.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I don't know, man. I don't have a teenager. I don't. So I don't know. Some of these things they say, I'm just like, yeah, we say that. So I mean, I thought it was a good match.
Yeah.
What do you think of the win of Cody going to SummerSlam now to face Cena? You think he's just like gonna win the title back?
How many dates does Cena have left? So do we have enough time where Cena goes babyface again? That's where I think it's headed before he retires. Gets his revenge on somebody, maybe Punk. Maybe Punk goes heel. We could go anywhere. Yeah, Cody has a very good chance of winning the title at SummerSlam.
Punk went full heel on that kid in Saudi Arabia.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
That video of him. He pushes that kid away.
Yeah.
As
no time for love, Dr.
We didn't see the video before or after. The kid could have been like following him for like 20 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
He could have been like, no, like just come back later or something.
But also, it could have been a plant.
You think? Like, I mean,
it could be a plant. It could be some kid. Like, how would you like to be in a video with Punk? Oh yeah, I'd love to. All right, he's gonna push you away. All right, and this is the first seed in Punk's turning to the dark side.
Well, I mean, he apologized to Saudi Arabia. He says he loves Saudi Arabia now, though.
I mean, that's a count.
That could be the turn to the dark side, right
there. Yeah, of course. He was so anti before.
Next up, we have Rhea Ripley versus Raquel Rodriguez. This is what they called a Riyadh Boulevard street fight match. They said it was the first time ever a match like this has ever taken place there, even though we just had a last women's standing match the night before on SmackDown.
Yeah. There's also a first.
Whatever. Yeah, well, I guess there was never been a Riyadh Boulevard.
Yeah. You know what else is a first? There's never been a street fight fought in latex.
Dude, you know what's funny? First off, I was like, man, those kendo stick shots, they probably hurt way less, with the latex. Anyways, somebody was saying because Royal Rumble is in Saudi Arabia next year.
Like, why must you? Okay,
So think about the women's Royal Rumble. It is like somebody said it's just gonna be like a 30-woman cat play cosplay convention.
Yeah.
Catwoman
cosplay.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Because they're all wearing like full bodysuits that are just like a little bit different than each other.
Yeah.
One's black with purple stripes. One's black with green stripes.
One's matte black. One's glossy black.
Exactly. So I mean, I guess I can't change a country's rules, but
it's gonna be a pajama party, pretty much.
Well, that's what I think was funny. How
footy pajamas.
You see the different things the women are wearing, and Rhea Ripley was like walking around backstage in full flowy pajamas.
I
thought I was like, that looks pretty comfy. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, and Julia had like a body blanket on.
Yeah, nice. So there was a really crazy spot though in this match with Raquel and Ripley, where Ripley tried to hit Raquel with like this bicycle kick off of the announce table, and Raquel catches her and then hits her with a power bomb through a piece of the announce table that was propped up.
That was wow.
I mean, that was like, it was pretty good because the way she literally flipped into her, catching her, picking her up, and then power bombing her.
Yeah.
Like that showed more power than half the guys on the show tonight.
Yeah, 100%.
So Roxanne Perez gets involved. She's eventually put in her trash can and knocked out for her troubles. Eventually, we get a avalanche riptide to Raquel and a pin and a win. That was a good match.
Yeah,
What do you
totally.
think?
Raquel's getting better by the week.
I think so. I think Raquel's really coming into her own, especially with her new character.
Yeah.
She has something to work with here, as opposed to just I have back muscles.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, she stopped doing that. You notice?
Yeah. Well, she stopped doing it because like that was her gimmick before. She was just like,
Yeah.
I'm smiley and I have back muscles. Now
Yeah,
she's like tall chola from Texas.
Yeah, and she has that cool entrance music now.
Yeah. What is this? What does it say? Like,
Soy ruda, la más ruda.
La más ruda. Yeah.
Yeah. So in Mexican terminology, the rudos are the bad guys, and the technicals are the good guys. So she's the best bad guy.
She's the best bad guy. Speaking of bad guys, we got I thought it was a good match too. But speaking of bad guys, Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu. I have not put up these. Solo Sikoa defeating Jacob Fatu to become.
Oh, you're skipping a match.
USC. What am I talking about?
Yeah, you forgot about Sammy.
Let's rewind it. Sami Zayn defeating Karrion Kross.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is a fun match.
Well, I mean, there's a reason why you missed the order. It's because I kind of slept through this match.
Well, Sami Zayn and Karrion Kross was a match that was added last minute because they didn't have Dominic Mysterio and AJ Styles.
Yeah.
Which I guess the whole Dominic thing was a legit injury. I guess it was a minor rib injury or something like that.
Okay.
I mean, whatever. I mean, Dom's like, whatever. I can't.
Yeah. Look, when I breathe, it hurts.
Yeah. See, I can't.
Yeah.
I think of. I want to see Dominic like. I want to see like a bunch of like his like fake like cholo friends. You know what I mean? From like San Diego.
Yeah.
Like they're not real cholos, but like they're like YouTubers and like Instagrammers who are like, yo, I do like cholo fitness and like
yeah.
Well, like I'm hella hard. Like look at
listen, SA.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be a great backstory. Like make him like but like K-Dog, but like from a really privileged neighborhood, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You remember Malibu's Most Wanted?
Oh, dude, I was just thinking that. Oh my god, that was right at the tip of my tongue.
That should be the backstory of Dominic Mysterio right there. So I mean, okay, Sammy versus Kross, good match. Not exactly where I saw Sammy in this King of the Ring or this pay-per-view, honestly. The way the King of the Ring, like, I'll be real, I thought Sami Zayn was going to be the one to win the King of the Ring. I thought Sami Zayn was going to turn heel eventually. I thought they were going to work this whole Karrion Kross situation, but they went the complete other way. And but hey, they had a good match.
Yeah.
Kross does have like 90%. He has like 90% of like everything he needs to be a great wrestler. Don't you think?
Yeah. Oh, totally.
Because like he has like the look, he has the mic skills,
he has
the valet. Yeah, he has everything he needs to be like the super cool over wrestler, but just something doesn't connect.
Yeah, it's the positions he's put in. It's writing. Yeah, because also though you're supposed to be given the ball and run with it. He hasn't exactly broken tackles. Let's say that.
Well, his entrance too. That's a cool entrance.
Super long though, but yeah.
Yeah, no, it is super long. Anyways, there's a nice Doomsday Saito suplex to Sami Zayn. Sami eventually hits a blue thunder bomb. A lot of headlocks in this match. Sami, like this Kross has like 90% of this match. You know what I mean? And eventually, Sami just gets a desperation haluva kick and gets the pin and the win.
That was put together quick.
It felt like it was like very long, and then it was like, okay, go.
Yeah, yeah.
So I thought it was a good match. What did you think?
Yeah, I thought it was a decent match. I mean, I kind of checked out at halfway through, but I don't know. Oh, you know what brought me back in? Speaking of all the ladies covered up, Scarlett's her name, right? Her top sheer was really sheer, and you could see through it. And I was like, whoa!
I noticed that. There was like, I was like, it's kind of a little bit more sheer than the other.
Are they?
I'm not judging. I'm just saying, like,
no. Are they going to get away with this? I'm worried for her. Is she going to make it out of the building?
they could be laughing at us and like Saudi, like our Saudi fans are just like,
Mhm.
oh, you guys, of course they could wear this year.
Yeah.
Silly Americans.
Mhm.
Uh,
Sorry.
no, but like, I don't know. They got to do something with Cross though. I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah. Now pull the
Intercontinental
trigger. Pull the
champion.
effing trigger on him.
If they're not going to put the U.S. title back on Fatu, well, Cross would be a good someone to go for it. So,
Yes, it would. Yeah.
anyway, speaking of that U.S. title, I was just saying earlier, Solo Sikoa defeating Jacob Fatu to become the new United States champion. I don't know what this was a match.
It was a match.
Solo Sikoa. I'm not a fan of Solo Sikoa anymore, but he does play his role right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. He's
He
not as threatening as he used to be.
No,
he used to be the enforcer. Now he's like the fourth in line of enforcers.
well, remember before he was the street champion, right?
Mm-hmm.
In NXT, they were like, "Oh, it's the street champion, Solo Sikoa." He's like, "Okay, cool."
Yeah.
Like, but now he's just like this, like Drake meets the Weekend type character. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he has the attitude of Drake, I feel like, but like he dresses like the Weekend in that one music video.
Yeah.
And
you mean the 51 music videos?
Oh yeah,
different ones.
Yeah, looking all of them, right?
Yeah.
So he's got that going for him, and then Fatu is just sorry, dude's super cool.
Yeah. Solo's not dangerous anymore. There was a time when he was dangerous. He's not anymore. He's like the snively, I need help from everyone champion.
Well, that was the story of this match.
Yes, it was.
It's a back and forth match for most of it. Cobb runs in to distract the JC Mateo runs in.
I hate that so much. I hate that so much.
It's so stupid.
It is.
Well, his last, I don't know if his last name is actually Mateo.
Probably is.
There's something. Yeah. Anyways, Tonga Loa eventually gets involved, hits a twisting neck breaker to Fatu. Fatu kicks out of that by Solo. Eventually goes for the spike, but misses. Fatu takes out Cobb and Loa with a suicide dive. And then we have a pop-up Samoan drop to Solo Sikoa. Fatu goes for the prettiest moonsault ever, but then is taken out by a returning Hikuleo. Well, it's not Hikuleo, actually. It's the debuting Tala Tonga.
Michael Cole was confused.
Get it? Because he's taller than the other Tongas. He's Tala Tonga.
Why not tallest Tonga?
Well, there might be.
Maybe there's one more taller. There might be one more taller.
Maybe there's super tall Tonga.
Super machine. I mean,
super machine Tonga.
Yeah.
It could be. So Solo Sikoa winning his first title on the main roster.
Yeah.
They said his first title in WWE, first singles title. Not true. You are the North American champion before.
You're right.
But what did you think?
Yeah. Cool. I guess is Fatu getting already leveling up and moving into the heavyweight picture?
I don't think so.
Probably not, right? So I don't understand.
It seems like they're pairing him up with Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy and Tama when he comes back.
Well, Tama will probably stay with Solo, right?
Well, wasn't he rolling with Jacob?
You're right. He was rolling with Jacob for a minute,
right? Towards the right before he got hurt.
Well,
I'm guessing he got hurt.
All the other guys are on the other side, so
yeah. So maybe
I'm guessing it's going to be a Survivor Series. Jay, Jimmy, Jacob, and Roman versus Solo.
4-on-4, yeah.
JC Mateo, Tala, and Tonga Loa.
Yeah. I don't think anybody wants that.
And I wouldn't want
come back for that.
Yeah, I wouldn't want Roman to come back just for that too.
Yeah, no.
So they would have to figure out find another person in the family.
Yeah,
Lance Ottawa, get him involved.
Yeah. They could always use Sammy.
But it'd be cool to see Fatu, get moved somewhere else, maybe for the world title picture, maybe him versus Gunther. But I don't think they're done with this. Especially since they're debuting Tala Tonga.
Yeah. I got my family back. That's Solo on Monday. I got them back finally. Well, Monday or Friday? Is he
Friday,
SmackDown?
Friday, SmackDown.
Friday. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah. And then the match that I just literally cringed the entire match all the way through. Jade Cargill defeating Asuka in the Queen of the Ring final. What did you think of this match, Jose?
It was a decent enough match. I expected worse. So
Really?
I was pleasantly surprised. I thought it was going to be a shit show. I really didn't think that they would vibe as well as they did, if you can call it that. I thought it was going to be worse, and it was actually decent. The fans took me out of it a little bit,
Yeah.
just because they for some reason they just don't like Jade.
Well, I'll be honest. I didn't like this match at all. Like I wasn't even like, this is a dual match. I thought this match was pretty sloppy. I thought there were just countless times where they just seemed like Asuka seemed like she was on point, but it seemed like Asuka was wrestling circles around Jade to where Jade would just eventually power move, and then Asuka would try to wrestle her down, and then Jade would mess up on something, and then power move. You know what I mean?
I thought that was the point. I think that's how they laid it out.
And then Jade at the end of the match, Jade at the end of the match was like totally gassed. You know, she's out of breath, can barely cut her promo.
Well, that little Asuka was running around everywhere. She couldn't catch up.
So, I mean, I don't know, but I mean, I get what you're saying, but it just
it could have been a lot worse, because the chemistry she had with, who did she fight last week?
Roxanne Perez.
Yeah, that was oof.
Yeah, at least well, at least she's been paired up with people that are really good. Like, because Roxanne's been good, and I'll give her credit. She's good. I just don't like her character. It's getting better, but you know, I don't know. Jade Cargill, she's still got a lot to show me on the main roster.
She does. Yeah, she needs to be somebody's Diesel.
Well,
she needs a Shawn Michaels to her Diesel.
They should have just turned her and Bianca heel together. Yeah. That would have been the perfect situation. But
yeah.
Anyways, the main event time: CM Punk or John Cena defeating CM Punk to retain the undisputed WWE Championship. Even though there's another World Championship, it's undisputed. This one,
yes.
What did you think?
You know, it was fun for what it was. The right person won. How do you explain John Cena beating CM Punk? The way they laid it out.
Yeah.
The hug was stupid. But other than that, everything, was as expected.
CM Punk has just looked so stupid lately in WWE. Like him, and like the only other guy that looks so stupid in WWE, and I hate to say it, but is Penta. It's like gets his ass kicked every week by Braun Breaker.
And he's bordering comedy sector. They're trying to reinvent La Parka 2.0. And I don't like that.
So this CM Punk John Cena match, it was a slow start. They're just going back and forth, milking everything they can out of the fans. It's a greatest hits match, AA, GTS, they go back and forth. Another AA, Punk kicks out. A third AA.
For those WWE fans that complain about AEW and guys kicking out of finishers, watch this match. Son of a dude,
like 9 AAs pretty much.
Yeah. And Cena went through like 5 GTSs.
Yeah. Eventually Cena grabs the title and wants to hit Punk with it. Eventually fans chant no, and Cena actually listens. Throws the belt down. I mean, this seems like a change though from heel Cena.
They're still good in him.
Only to be hit with a GTS right after. The ref gets knocked out. Punk does have the count, but there's no ref around to count it. Punk hits another GTS, no ref to fall. Punk calls for the ref down, but no, it's not a referee. It's Seth freaking Rollins, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed. They all come out to the ring. The Braun and Bronson go after Punk, putting him through the Arabic announce table. Rollins calls for the ref. Out comes Charles Robinson, running as fast as he can, only to get shoulder tackled by by John Cena.
Bump of the night by far.
He if he didn't get a little bump in his paycheck for that too, That's crazy.
Yeah.
But like this is something where it's like nobody really wants Seth to win the title. Like people want to cash in, of course.
Yeah.
But like nobody wants him to win the title in this situation. He's the bad guy, and Cena stopped the bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I mean, yes, to save himself.
Yeah.
But there is some shades of good of Cena in this match.
Mm-hmm.
So
there is.
So let's see. Cena gets in the ring. He starts yelling at Seth. He gives Seth an AA. Out comes Penta. He's taken out by Braun Breaker. Sami Zayn comes out. In the ring, we have Punk. He saves Cena from receiving a tsunami splash from Bronson Reed. Punk looks for a handshake. Cena shakes his hand. Only to give him a low blow.
Why?
Well, he didn't give him a low blow. He caught his leg.
But why did Punk put his hand out to begin with? What's the logic in that?
I don't know.
We just fought off Seth. That's why.
Dude, CM Punk looks like the wimp compared to like who he used to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like make him an asshole again, because that's more believable. And I hate to say it, but that's how I like him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right now he's CM Plain. He's not Punk.
Yeah, he seems like that guy who's just like, I don't know. He's just like the regular dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm gonna go to anger management today, and then today I'm gonna go muffin afterwards. He seems like the guy who is like looking to have a good day, but he's like been sober for a year, you know?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I'm gonna go get a muffin, and then I'm gonna go for a bike ride, which all sounds fun. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But like it has this sense of like, you're not the same guy you used to be.
Yeah, you're a little boring there, buddy.
So, like I said, what do you call it? Seth takes out Punk by hitting with the briefcase, hits him with a stomp. Cena throws Seth out of the ring and gets the pin and the win. It was overbooked to hell, but I feel like this match needed to be overbooked to hell. To at least be some sort of fun, you know?
Seth is the spice that this match needed.
Seth, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it was okay, I guess, where it's going. I don't know. I guess Cody and Cena, presumably, maybe a 4-way at SummerSlam.
Probably with all those involved today. Yeah, the three majors in the ring. So, Punk, Seth, Cena, and Cody.
Oy vey, it's going to be a long couple months. In 2 weeks, we have Saturday night's main event.
Which is going to be Blame.
Oldberg versus Gunther.
Mm-hmm.
Evolution. That'll probably be the better show of the weekend.
Oh, for sure. 100%. Yeah. Hopefully we get to see some new ladies that can impress and get a new job.
There we go. Anyways, anything you want to add about this show before we get out of here?
In total, it was a meh show. So, meh.
I just wish they would bring back those gaudy titles, crown jewel titles.
God, the super 122 diamonds encrusted in the title.
You know what's gonna be funny is because those titles are like kept safely in like a Saudi Arabian like jewelry chest somewhere.
Oh, I thought they were at WWE World.
No, I thought they were. I thought those specific ones were kept in Saudi Arabia.
Okay,
but that could just
Saudi Arabia doesn't have their own WWE World. I thought they did.
Maybe it's just a pop-up. They do have a WWE World there.
Okay,
maybe they're there. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe
there. Anyways, we're gonna get out of here.
Yes.
Till next week. For City Wrestling Radio, I'm Corey Smith.
For City Wrestling Radio, I'm Bruce.
And we will see you next time. Take care and have a wonderful day.